So that's going to be my why I don't celebrate Halloween. And I believe if more of us were aware what's underneath this innocent feast, maybe majority of us will open our eyes sooner than later. So at the beginning, I just want to say that's my personal beliefs. That's my sharing with you. Hopefully, inspiration to some. I don't want to tell you what to do. I want to share from bottom of my heart how I feel about it and why I feel like that. A few years ago, when my boys were little, I did dress them up as skeletons, and I walked with them on the street with the little baskets, and I was so excited for the candy. What they did understand back then was just the sweet but they didn't know what was happening. They knew people were dressing up as kind of scary things. Some of them they actually didn't like, and my little boy, he must have been 2, just over 2 or 3, 2, I think. And he got scared a few times because some of the places were horrible, disgusting. And the same disgust I feel when I walk now in a shopping center, and I've got enough of it because you know what? It's not funny, it's not nice, it's not pleasant. And actually, I wonder about all those little kids and maybe even bigger kids. They really get scared. Some of those things in the shopping centers are horrible, disgusting, absolutely wrong. Okay, so coming back to my story, yes, a few years ago, I was the mother who took my son and we walk around the streets, kind of unaware, unconscious, having fun because they had sweets and that was the only thing for them that mattered, that they can have candies. But somehow in me, something, when we came home, and it wasn't pleasant, it wasn't funny thing, it wasn't nice, it wasn't peaceful. It was something deep inside me that said it's wrong. So I started little, reading. I'm Catholic. I was brought up as a Christian, and we never celebrated that. And on one hand, I thought, oh, it's just, it's fun, it's just fun. No, it's not fun, because inside this, underneath that's such an innocent feast. Maybe there is something hidden that actually meant to be scary to us. And you know what? If you think about, and I did listen to so many testimonials and I did my research, I spent a little bit of time to actually find out where the hell does it come from? Because on the 1st of November, we celebrate All Saints' Day, which is celebration of life. All those people who are already in heaven because they are saints. So when we celebrate such an important thing, shouldn't be we celebrating light and life and happiness and being full of light that someone is already in heaven? Shouldn't we having joy and happiness in the heart, celebrating life, celebrating love, instead of celebrating darkness, scarcity? I don't want to get too deeply, but if you research a little bit more about dark side, devils, Satan's work, what happens on the 31st all over the world, looks very innocent, but maybe deep inside it's actually not. If we dig deeper a little bit, it started more than 2,000 years ago as a Celtic tradition because the crop was finishing in Ireland and England. The crop was finishing and people celebrated and had fun and wanted to share with one another So they actually went from house to house, cooking things, sitting together, dancing together, dressing up, having fun. They celebrated life. That's what I understand. So the Halloween means hallow is holy. And in, it's like from Eve. So you know when we celebrate Christmas Eve? That's exactly, we celebrate the night before our feast. So the night before All Saints' Day. So it's life, joy, happiness, eternal life, all about good things, positive things. It's like celebrating God, His love, His mercy. And what we do, what happens, what the big industries do. They actually spend, I will tell you how much. Halloween spending in the US is projected to reach $8 billion. Is the second biggest feast after Christmas in dollar. So someone is making so much money on us parents buying scary, horrible, disgusting, absolutely horrible stuff to our kids, and we having fun dressing them as skeleton dead with wounds and stuff. I don't know. Am I the only one who don't? I don't find it pleasant. I don't find it funny. I don't find it amusing. And it's not innocent. It's not innocent because there are alternatives. Let's celebrate. Let's dress up. Let's have fun. But let's really concentrate what's the biggest meaning in that. On the 1st of November, it's All Saints' Day, people who are in heaven. And did you know that on the 2nd of November, we celebrate All Souls' Day, which means all people who are already dead, but they're not in heaven yet. So instead of actually celebrating darkness, we should worship God and asking Him to take all those people who died and pray for them so they will go to heaven. That's my understanding. Light the night. 3 years ago, I found such a good article. I will post it underneath. Alternative to Halloween, some churches found that they actually light up candles or so much light in front of the houses and then invite, kids to have, I don't know, hot chocolate or some kind of healthier options. And they dress up and they celebrate and then worship God because they're having fun. That's all about celebration. Celebration, it's something positive, happy. It's something that brings life in us, that brings light in us, not darkness. And it's very interesting because today I'm talking to you. That was my plan to do it. And in my calendar for October 20, which is today, you know what's the quote? You are my lamp, O Lord. The Lord turns my darkness into light. It's the 2 Samuel 22, verse 29. Then Jesus spoke to them again and said, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life. I have told you this thing so that in me you may have peace. Peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So worship God, not evil. Encourage other people to find some alternatives. We are organizing in our local church All Saints party. So we dress up, not only kids, but we as an adult will dress up as saints, and we're going to have games, healthy snacks, family fun afternoon, and we're going to celebrate life that pleases God, not evil. So have a look, read more about it, really think about we're having fun, we're smiling, we follow some kind of bullshit, sorry for my word, that the industry is putting into our heads. We're celebrating something that we don't know the meaning. We just go with the flow. And maybe it's time to actually stop and just have a think. We all like beauty, feeling amazing, great, happy. So when you're surrounded by this darkness, this negativity, this horrible stuff, are you happy? Are you peaceful? Are you feeling loved and are you celebrating life? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Anyway, I hope that my message is actually inspiring. I really do hope. I just want you to think about what's underneath that. This article I'm going to upload. It's really good. It says all about what has happened, how was it, and what changed. Because the Celtics, I don't really believe that they will be happy with what we have done with the Halloween, celebrating the night before All Saints. And think about and read a little bit about jack-o'-lanterns symbolize actually a fateful deal with the devil. I will upload the article. It's actually pretty, a little bit testimonial. And trick-or-treating has ancient precedents, but the candy part didn't come about until much later because someone is really making so much money on us going blindly and buying the chocolate, the candy, going around. I don't know. I just don't really sit with that, and I don't think Jesus would be happy. If you think, what would he do? What would he react? How he wants you to do? I don't know. I just don't agree. What else is here? I will. Anyway, I may leave that and I will be around with some more. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.